Hey guys, I'm Peter Longhurst from Dynamic Motivation. Welcome back to our fitness videos. In today's fitness video, we are going to cover some lower body strength exercises that you can do from home with little to no equipment. We are going to start off using no weight for these exercises. However, if you find it too easy, which a lot of you likely will, you can add in some weight. You can add in some traditional weights like a medicine ball, a plate, a bar. We've got a Viper here, which I'm going to be using a lot today. Or you can improvise with something that you've got lying around the house. Just be mindful if you're using pets or children for this, please don't drop them. The routine we're going to do today is a strength routine. So what we're aiming for with this is 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps of each exercise. So if you're finding it really easy without weight, that's when you'll need to start adding weight in to increase the difficulty so that you can do those 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Now, this is sometimes the disadvantage of doing a lower body strength routine when you don't have access to equipment, because you'll find that the exercises get quite quickly without equipment, without weight, and you will need to add some weight into it to increase the difficulty at some stage. All right, guys, so the first exercise we're going to start with today is a simple squat. So for this, what we're going to do is start with our feet about shoulder width apart, knees soft, we don't want to lock them out. All right, chest up, facing forward, and we're simply just going to sit down into a squat and back up. All right, so I'll do one from the side. So feet shoulder width apart, chest stays up. Make sure you don't bring your chest forward as you squat down. Chest up and back up. If you find this exercise really easy, you can add in some extra weight. So for that, I'm going to use my Viper. Chuck it up there. Same thing, chest up, feet shoulder width apart, squatting down and back up. From the side, chest up, squatting down and back up. So squats are really great, guys, for working the leg muscles, for every muscle that you need to use to push. So quads, hammies, glutes, calves, really good all-round sort of leg exercise. The disadvantage of squats when we're using no equipment or little equipment is that you will find it quite easy without weight, and you'll have to possibly add more weight to make it more difficult because you're using both legs. When you're doing squats, it's really important to think about your range of movement in your squat. You see a lot of people get really heavy weights and they do this, and they go up and down about this much. That's not a squat, guys. We're going to focus on working on the depth of our squat as well. So lighten up the weight if you need to, and working on our range of movement in our squat. So instead of doing a shallow squat, we want to try and get right down into a nice low squat and back up. You get more range of movement through that exercise than you do through a small bop. Cool, guys. So the next exercise we're going to move on to today is lunges. So for this, what we're going to do, same thing, keeping our chest up, not letting it come forward. So keeping our chest up nice and high, starting with our feet again about shoulder width apart, and we're going to take a step forward with one foot. When you're doing a lunge, you don't need to stay in one line, because if you're standing like this in your lunge, you're not very stable, all right? So when you do your lunge, step out a little bit, try and keep that shoulder width apart. You will get a lot more stability. So we're going to go into our lunge, nice and low. You can see my knee is 90 degrees. My knee is directly over my ankle, and back up. All right, and lunging to the other side, chest up, lunge down, 90 degrees, and back up. And down. One of the advantages, guys, of lunges is that they are a one-leg exercise. This means that you can probably use a lighter weight than you could with, say, squats to get a good workout, to get some good resistance. Again, guys, if you're finding this too easy, you can add in some weight. Lunges are good for working quads, glutes, and hammies. Again, really good, all lower body muscles that work to push. If you're outside, you can do lunge walks going up a hill, so just lunges traveling forwards. That adds in some good resistance as well. You can add weight in a hill, so there are lots of ways that you can make this exercise more difficult. Alright guys, the last exercise we're going to do today is a sumo squat. So we're going to start with our feet slightly wider than we did before, again facing forward. With this one, we're going to do a squat, and as we stand up, we're going to stand up with one leg and lift the other leg off the ground. So squatting up and back. All right. Again, making sure to keep your chest forward. And into your lunge, into your squat and back up. One of the advantages of the sumo squat is, again, it becomes a lot more single leg, which is a good thing if you're needing to add weight and make it more difficult, because you can do it by adding less weight than you would with a traditional two-leg squat. Sumo squats are great for working all the same muscles that we've already mentioned before, as well as working the adductors, abductors, and your hip flexors. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found today's video useful. If you liked it, please don't forget to click down below and subscribe. Check out what other videos we've got. In future videos, we plan on extending on these exercises. So you've got 3 basic lower body exercises to work on for now, and we'll show you how you can add to them and make them more difficult later on. Thanks heaps for watching, guys, and hopefully we'll see you out on the trails again really soon.